Yeah.
Yeah, just picked up Cole from California, telling me he's just come back traveling. It's something a lot of people want to do. Can you share some of your experience, please?
So I started traveling about 3 years ago. I did Europe for about 6 months. I was living in London for 3 of those months. It was a good time. And then I started backpacking that summer and mainly did like Budapest, uh, Madrid, and Greece. And then last year I actually got a visa to live in Greece for 6 months, which was really amazing in Thessaloniki. It's a really nice area. And then I backpacked during the summer again. Was able to see all sorts of countries like Croatia, Italy, Spain again, uh, Slovenia. I mean total, and then through traveling, I've met all my best friends. Like the reason I'm in Liverpool right now is meeting one of my best friends that I met last year in Havar, and yeah, the start of this year I went to the other side of the world. So I was in Australia visiting a girl that I had met in Barcelona last summer. Was there for 3 months, and then Bali 2 months. Went back home for a bit, and I've been back in Europe since July 1st. But total, I'm at 20 countries now, 5 continents, and
In how long? Sorry,
how long?
how long did you do that? 20 countries, 3
Uh,
years?
yeah, basically the last 3 years. Not all at once, but I've only been in the States, I think, like 7 months the last 3 years.
Okay. Wow. How have you done that financially? A lot of people, you mentioned backpacking hostels, because I speak to a lot of people and they say that's a good method to do and a strategy to do your approach, because it's cheap, it's you meet lots of people, you make friends, build relationships. How did you do it?
Yeah,
Do, are you a digital nomad?
no, I'm actually not working at right now. I do have some money saved up, but the hostel route is very accommodating, especially depending on which countries you go to. But yeah, hostels are very cheap, especially if you're like staying in dorms. I mean, you're not gonna get the best sleep, but that's just kind of the process. That's why I always like advise people to like throw in a few days in a hotel in the middle of like long travels, because you'll need that. But yeah, honestly, I wouldn't, even if I wasn't trying to save money or anything, I would still stay in a hostel because it's the number one way you meet people. Like these hostels you go to, they have like a family dinner. A lot of them will always have, or some sort of walking tour during the day, and then they'll have like a drinking games or a pub crawl every night. So it's just like you're meeting a lot of like-minded people. I'd say I've met people in one day traveling that I've connected or felt like I've had more in common with than anyone back home.
Okay. Wow. Can you recommend any hostels or platforms you use?
Yeah, I used to use Hostelworld a lot, and that's really good because they have chats in there. So even if like your hostel per se isn't that social, you can join the city chat. So it's all the hostels in the city, if with people in Hostelworld. So you
Okay.
can just like message in there like, oh, is anyone up to do this? People always reply. It's a great way to meet people. Onefam, I've stayed at a ton of those. They're all over Europe, and
What's
they're like,
that called?
it's called Onefam. It's
One
like,
fam, one fam.
yeah, it's a hostel chain, and
Okay.
it's one of the best in Europe. I highly recommend. Really good facilities. They're one of the ones that just came from one in Madrid, and that's the first one they ever made. I stayed at that one 2.5 years ago as well, but that one's really good. Yeah, and like pretty much, I mean, Hostelworld is like the easiest because you're able to see fellow reviews and like ratings. So like I always try to stay at like above a 9 or like something like that, as long as they have those in the city. But you can basically go through the reviews, and these are all from other travelers who stayed there, so you
Okay.
kind of know what to expect.
Okay. So these are very trusted platforms.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're only young. How old are you?
26.
26. And what's your occupation?
I work in finance, but right now I'm just taking some time off work to travel.
To travel. So what's your passion, Cole? You're still young. Some people, not everyone's got one at this stage. Some people are finding it. I know you're doing a lot of traveling. Is that your passion? The reason I asked that, for example, if Cole won the lottery and money was no issue, whether it was you or anybody else, they would be in a position to literally put more energy and time into the things they love. For you, it would be traveling, but also you'll have a void in your life. Would you still work in finance, or is there other things you do?
I think I'd probably explore other routes. I mean, finance is more. It's stable. It's not something I've always like really loved, for instance, but definitely not the way I love like traveling. But,
Okay.
I would probably do something involved in like film production.
Production.
I did get a minor in film production when I was in uni, so
Okay.
I just didn't really want to go that route as a career because it's not really the easiest industry to make it into, and I wanted to have a stable income and not really have to stress over money so much.
Okay. Because my slogan's like monetize your passion, and the brand is get out rat race. Yeah, and everything's not about materialism. Like you said, we need security, stability, but it's good to try and, if we can, them specific passions, monetize them. So with you saying that you've got an interest and a bit of a love for filming, couldn't you incorporate that somehow regarding your traveling? Buy a good kit and do little mini films while you're traveling to then upload and monetize.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do that. I actually know quite a few people who like they have travel Instagrams, which are like basically just like travel blogs where
Do you feel it's competitive, or it is something that you could do possibly?
I think it is something I could do possibly. I guess I haven't really thought. I do already kind of do that on my own, my personal Instagram, but I've
Okay.
never like made it like some public thing. I don't know. I haven't. I kind of like having my Instagram private.
Okay.
But like, so that would be kind of the only holdback, I guess. But like, as like I document my travels the whole time. So yeah, I basically use it like Instagram as a digital diary. Or else
Okay.
I wouldn't really have social media if not for that, and like the fact that all my friends I mainly talk to through Instagram, since they're all in different countries, it's like easier to just message through there.
Yeah, because it sounds like you must have some valuable content and information with a digital diary on Instagram that could be helpful and beneficial to other people as well.
I could definitely for the places I visit, like whenever any of my friends travel somewhere that I've been, like I'm able to tell them like where to eat, where to go out, what's worth seeing, how many days you need to stay there.
But that's just for friends and family, isn't it? Like, for example, I pick up someone from Nigeria, someone from Brazil, and they have like a WhatsApp group for Brazilians, etc., etc. And I think even though it's a competitive niche and industry, and a lot of people do travel blogs, I think everybody resonates with different people for whatever reason. Could be that you're American, California, or you go to a particular country. It could be your title. It could be a million and one things that grabs people's attention. So yeah, it sounds good. I think you've got a lot of potential in your passion.
Yeah, I mean, it is something I haven't really thought about it like doing that really until you just kind of brought it up. But it is something like that wouldn't be very difficult to start, at least since I'm like already traveling all the time.
And you've got a lot of content already just there waiting to be used and potentially monetized and shared. I'm the same. I'm private. I'm not on this camera. I'm not really like I'm camera shy, but it's about my customers, and there's so many ways to do things even if you're private. Look at unboxing videos and you get millions of views. And you're just unboxing. So I think there's loads of little angles, and we could all do with a little bit of extra money potentially down the line. But I think more importantly, you're getting fulfillment from
Yeah.
what you're doing. And that's what I promote, self-actualization. Loving the things you do and enjoying them. And you're winning. You've got a good job for security and you're traveling the world and you're 26.
Yeah, I'm like, traveling is definitely fulfilled like part of, I guess, what I've been missing in life beforehand.
Okay.
It's brought a lot of joy to me, and like it
the-
is something like that's pushed me to like I've considered like leaving the States even and like moving to other countries, but I've always kind of had that itch to, if I'm in a city for too long, if I'm in one place for like longer than a year or something, I always feel like this pull to just go somewhere new and just
Okay.
explore.
And what is it that brought you that joy? Is it the experience, the culture, the different people, different environments, combination of them all?
I would say primarily the people. I've met like the best and the most important people in my life through traveling.
Wow.
But other than that, yeah, it's really cool to see how every country differs from one another, and how things are done there, how you can compare, and it's just really interesting, especially within Europe, because all these countries are so close by, but
Okay.
like completely different. Yeah, but definitely the people. You're gonna meet, like, when you travel, especially by yourself. I like am very.
Can I pull over here? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very persistent in traveling solo because I think it makes you branch out more. And like, if you're with people, you're mainly just gonna stick with your group.
Yeah.
But when you're by yourself, like, it forces you to just talk to everyone, and then that's how you meet so many great people.
No, totally. No, it's been very inspiring, and that's why I like to do these recordings and capture that energy and that spark of people, because then when you share it and other people see it, it inspires them as well. But is there anything you want to say before I bring it to the close?
No, just get out there and travel more. That's, I guess, all I can say.
Thank you, Cole. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.